We have brought a lot of people from my high school onto this podcast, and
Boo.
there and
Boo.
truthfully, there are more to come. It just breeds interesting people, and I can think of no better way to describe Katie Diasti as interesting.
Oh,
She is currently the CEO and founder of Viv, which is an earth-friendly, toxin-free menstrual product company.
bet you didn't see that coming, audience.
You didn't. You saw. Here's two guys talking about drinking and rolling. This one
Dude,
hit the mark. Now I want you to talk about your reaction because you and I have talked ad nauseum. Yeah.
Graham and I were so engaged. We loved every second because we kind of were just unlocking like more layers and not from a personal. I mean, yeah, we got personal with it and learned about her, but also like this company that she's developing and how incredible it is. We got into mentorship, we got into influences, we got into next steps. I'd say it was potentially one of our best. It's a Mount Rushmore on my list.
I think at one point I'm just blown away. This is awesome. You're the consummate professional. Yada yada yada. So, Katie, welcome to the table. Over the course of like the last couple of years, I followed an interesting story that's been unfolding that you've been the writer of. And we are not talking the designer brand. We are not talking anything else. We're talking about Viv. You are the founder and CEO of Viv. And I'm going to let you take the floor and explain what that is because truthfully, I don't think I would do it justice. So, Katie, let us know about how this all came to be, the journey, the story.
Love it. Yes. So Viv is an earth-friendly direct-to-consumer period care brand. And it really was born actually during my senior year at Boston College. And I was taking this marketing class called entrepreneurial marketing. And the whole class was to find a problem and come up with a solution for it, like very classic entrepreneurship. But in that class, built what Viv is. And I was diving into the hygiene space in particular and was really frustrated with the way hygiene brands spoke to women and how they like thrive off our insecurities instead of empowering us, and started unraveling all of these issues, like how much plastic waste is involved in period care and the toxins in products that I had no idea about. And then it was like, who can even access these products, and like who can use a pad or tampon at any moment they want to. And it seemed like a list of never-ending issues that needed to be solved. So Viv's been this brand to really break down period stigmas, but also provide sustainable period care for anyone with a period.
How the fuck do you fund? How do you find people to fund? How do you pitch to people? Where do you pitch? Who do you
Yeah,
pitch to? How do you find these places?
I would just go anywhere, one, that there was a startup thing in the title. I would just show up and network. And then anything that had women in the title. Because if it had women in the title, chances are most of the people there have a period. And I would just pitch them my idea over and over again and then bring business cards or the QR code went straight to our website.
I want to talk a little bit about what I like to call the experience of Liljit Syndrome, which is essentially you walk in a room and you're very young and you're pitching or you're talking to a group of people that are very established. And that, in essence, is really why we're doing what we do right now. It's a way to give a platform to people who are young and who are figuring it out or doing their thing to speak because, damn it, we're important too. But have you ever been in those rooms and felt like you were kind of being marginalized because just your age, your lack of experience?
Oh, yeah, constantly. Half our investors, later on, after Googling me and researching who this person was that they were maybe going to write a check to, were like, I had no idea that you were 23. Like, they were so mind blown, but I forced myself to carry myself as though I was much older. And like, I have this one jacket and outfit that I wear and this one lip color that I wear on all my video calls when I have to give pitches that make me look like 8 years older. While that's still not that much, I like know it works. And so that's what I did is like, one, I knew I have to hold myself in a way that couldn't give them any wavering room. And so that meant like knowing my financials inside and out and knowing all of our stats inside and out more than anyone else that's like an older person would when pitching. So that part's tough. Like you need to know your shit and you need to be on top of it or else you're going to get called out for being young.
Another influence on the entrepreneurial side of mine is Shark Tank. And I can hear Kevin O'Leary screaming in my ears. Ask her what makes her company different. And now I'm really like enjoying this entrepreneurial discussion we're having. Like it's so
You,
cool.
you a shark, bro?
I want to be. So
You a shark, bro?
the big players, right?
Yeah.
What makes you different? Like this is your platform to shine here.
There's a few things on the technical side. Our products are truly plastic free, which no other brand beside even the clean ones that market themselves as toxin-free can say right now. And then in terms of our pads and liners, they're actually made out of a bamboo fiber core, which were one of the first brands in the US to bring that to market. And bamboo is a super cool crop. It uses way less land, way less water, but it's also softer and more absorbent. So it actually works better for this kind of product. And so we get awesome reviews on like how our product performs, but it's also better for the earth and your body. So it's just been a win-win. But really what we're focused on is building that brand and that online community for Gen Z consumers who are extra eco-conscious and socially conscious, and being a place for them to turn for not only education, but for empowerment.
Katie, this has been awesome. This is Katie Diasti from Viv. Thanks so much for coming aboard, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Katie.
Thank you.